let it pour. Okay. You're not going to stop this truth from coming out. But I remember when the news used to be about the news, about current events in your local area. Now, news is about celebrities. I remember when Madonna dyed her hair and it made news. This was years ago. I couldn't believe it. They had basically breaking news: Madonna dyes her hair. I said, this is the stupidest and dumbest thing ever. Ever since then, they were slowly feeding the public celebrity gossip, celebrity gossip. So then we can start being manipulated, mind controlled, and distracted by other people's lives that don't even care about us. If you, your parents, or somebody you care about has to go to the hospital right now, is Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Nicki Minaj coming to give you $200 million? So Nicki Minaj needs to stop it. She needs to stop. Because if you're not doing anything for the people out here, stop talking about black people. You've been hoodwinked. We've been hoodwinked since the very beginning, since the colonizer came over here. So where have you been for history, Nicki Minaj and the rest of them? Where have they been since history's been going on? We've been hoodwinked. We know when these presidents set foot into office, they're not going to do anything for us. What did Obama do? He didn't do anything. What was Kamala Harris going to do? Not a goddamn thing for us. What did she do? Oh, she pandered. She pandered to us. One minute, I'm African American. The next minute, I'm Indian. The next minute, I'm something else. She is not what you call a real melanated female. That woman is from India. I looked and did the research on her mother and her alleged father. You want to talk about Barack Obama with a mother from Kansas and a daddy from allegedly Kenya? That man's father is not from no goddamn Kenya. Okay, they're lying. And if you think the CIA and the Secret Service does not orchestrate a family to feed to America, you need to go back and watch that show with Carrie. What's her name? Carrie somebody. I can't think of the name of it, but they make families up. Okay, so Barack Obama, Michael, not Michelle, Michael Obama was a made-up family. Sasha and Malia are not their children. You don't believe me? Go do the research. I found this out back in 2017, y'all. I saw their real parents. Their real parents live in Chicago and was always taking trips with them. Every time they went out of town, those parents were there. And the parents, one of them is like a doctor, but I bet they got paid off very handsomely to use those very attractive and pretty daughters so they could place them as their children. Because we know that Barack Obama is GAY. Don't believe me? Go back and listen to that interview in 2016 where that white man got killed, okay, from releasing the truth. He had telephone records talking about how Barack Obama was snorting. Was he snorting or smoking? CRACK. One or the other, okay? And he said he performed fellatio on Barack Obama. And that was when he wasn't even in office. He hadn't even started becoming, I think he was thinking about joining the presidential campaign or something like that. But this was back in 2016. Go back and do your research. So yeah, we've been hoodwinked, Nicki Minaj. What are you talking about? And for anybody that thinks that Jay-Z and Beyonce cares anything about the presidential campaign race, they get checks for that. They get paid to do that. You saw how Beyonce got up there and said those few little words and walked off stage. All those people showed up to that campaign rally because they thought Beyonce was going to perform, and she didn't. They looked dumb. So y'all paid her to get up there and say them stupid little words that they wrote for her, and she walked off stage, smiled and grinned in your face, and you look like the idiots. And then I don't know what Kelly Rowland was doing up there because she act like she doesn't have her own self-identity. She got to follow up behind Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce's my sister. Beyonce. Like, get your own identification. It's sad, y'all. It's sad what grown people have come to just to get a few trinkets from the devil. Because you do know the devil gives rewards, right? You do know, if you remember, the devil gives rewards. The devil will give you something that looks like a paradise, a palace, gold, diamonds, pearls. The devil will pull out his bag of tricks and give you everything you ever asked for, only to yank it from you when you least expect it and make you pay up in ways that you never expected. Trust and believe. These idiots out here fall for it every single day. It's another one to sign, another one joining Rock Nation, another one joining. They don't care. because y'all stand in line looking like dummies. And the people that they like to cater to, they're not going to they're not going after the highly intelligent people that have been like going to college, got degrees, masters, PhDs. No, because those people are not going into the industry like that. You know who they go for? The dummies, the people who didn't have a low education, the people that will do anything for money, the people that are desperate for fame, desperate for power and glory, and self-centered and selfish. That's who they go after. They're not going to target anybody that's highly intelligent because they can't trick them. So y'all are really, really worshiping a bunch of idiots. That's what's going on out here. And it needs to stop. We need to talk in the melanated community. We need to stop with all the celebrity gossip nonsense. When do we talk about real things that impact us and our lives? When do we put ourselves first for once? When do we love ourselves enough to say enough is enough of worshiping satanic, demonic people that don't care about you? People can't get it through their thick skulls. Oh, you're just hating. Oh, you just wish you were Beyonce. Oh, you just wish you were rich and famous. Oh, you just wish this. No. If you got to get it like that, you can keep it. Okay? There are some things that cannot be bought from certain people, by certain people. Integrity, loyalty, faith. You can't buy these things. Those people will throw you underneath a bus at the drop of a dime for some money. Yes, they will. And don't say they won't, because they've already done it to themselves. If they will sell themselves out, what do you think they'll do to you? They don't even know you. People out here sacrificing relatives and family members. What do you think they'll do to a so-called fan that they don't even know? You think they care about you? They never met you, don't even know your name. But you in the comment section, oh, I'm with the Beehive. Oh, I'm a Barb. Oh, I'm a Ken. Shut up. You sound dumb. You're a play toy. You might as well be in a cartoon. Go audition to be a cartoon character. You can't run for politics. You can't be a politician. You don't want to be a doctor, an attorney, somebody that really matters in this world. You want to be a Ken and a Barbie and a Barb in the Navy pool out there with Rihanna and them. Looking and sounding dumb, sounding ignorant. First of all, and some of these comments that I see in the comment section, people cannot even spell. So if you cannot spell, I know you cannot read. And if you cannot read, I know you can't comprehend. So your education level is very little. You don't do any studying outside of school. Matter of fact, when you were in school, you weren't paying attention. What were you doing? Listening to Beyonce, listening to Jay-Z, listening to Rihanna, listening to all these people that don't give a F about you. And that's why you can't read, write, and spell and comprehend right now. This is why you cannot elevate in life, because you're too busy worshiping a bunch of people that they practice demonic satanic worship, and you following them right along with them, looking like a big dummy. What are you getting out of it? And let's get on to the people that want to spend $1,000 to go see Chris Brown and to go see Beyonce but can't pay their rent. Let's talk about it. The dumbest thing ever. People can't pay their rent. This happened, what was it, last year? I know, because they shut the city down at 3 p.m. People got off work early. They cleared the whole city because Beyonce came to the stadium. Don't you know I was talking to this Indian guy and I said, yeah, they're shutting the city down early because Beyonce's coming. You know, she's here in town. He said, Beyonce, who is that? That lets you know how far removed melanated people are from reality. This man didn't even know who she was. Now, I bet you he would have known. I bet you he would have known who Michael Jackson was. Oh, I didn't know. I have to call back. Y'all, the lawn care guy called me. He lives in a neighborhood. I really need his services. But yeah, that lets you know right there how far removed people are from reality. So they know about Beyonce, but they don't know about anything else that matters in their lives. You don't know how to come up with the rest of the money for your rent, but you know how to come up with money to go see Beyonce. Tell me how that makes sense. I will wait while Nicki Minaj complains, telling us like we can do something about it to help her. We are trying to help ourselves, okay, regular people, because you know the way they look at us. You're down here and I'm up here because I'm Nicki Minaj. I'm Nicki Minaj. I got a pink garage. All this dumb stuff, you know, bippity boppity boo, Kalamazoo, all of this dumb stuff, making up words. So, with all of that being said, she is mad about $200 million, and half of y'all haven't even seen $1 million. What are we supposed to do to help her when these people don't even help us? These people are millionaires, multi-billionaires, and couldn't collectively come together to help their cities. She's from Queens. I don't know what she's done in Queens to help the people in Queens. I know when they get money, they move to Hollywood, they move to LA. I do know that. What has Beyonce done for the city of Houston? What has Jay-Z done for Marcy, son? Marcy Projects. What have they done? And let's not even start on Jadakiss, because I want to talk about it again. Jadakiss, moi, kiss the game. Okay? A character. How many years do we have to see people living as a character? This is not Halloween, okay? People are saying that Jadakiss grew up with his father. His father has developed him, his father, and it's 3 generations. They've actually founded, I think it's a coffee shop together. That's commendable. How many American citizens wish they could say, I have a business with my parents and my grandparents? That's 3 generations right there. And it's going to go on so we can pass it down to our children so we won't have to ever be broke again. But that's not publicized. What is publicized is the fact that you were hanging on the block on the street and doing all this gangster thuggish stuff, right? It's not supposed to be commendable that you grew up with your father. You get targeted and picked on and harassed because you had something that most people should have. Like every other nationality makes it normalized to have a 2-parent household, but somehow when it gets into the melanated community, oh, you not hood enough. Y'all, this is my, hold on. This is my youngest nephew. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Okay. Well, I hear a bunch of talking in the background, so I don't know if they accidentally called me. But that's my youngest nephew, y'all. So anyway, every other nationality. Hey, see, I am on live. Hold on. Hello?